Hey everybody, it's Tony George from DocSports.com. It's Thursday, and you know what that means. NFL football kicks off tonight. We're going to talk about this game, maybe even a small rant about this game tonight, and give you a free play in it because I have no interest in this game. I have no interest in Thursday or Friday college football. I have a big interest on Saturday with an 8-unit game of the year, but two housekeeping duties first. Number one is I want to thank everybody for your Major League Baseball business in 2024. It was a record-setting year. It ended on a sour note in one of the biggest meltdown debacles I've ever seen in my life in the fifth inning. The New York Yankees, any chance they had of winning the World Series and coming back, the Bronx Bombers, everybody fired up. Guess what? Absolute dog turd in a cantaloupe patch, fifth inning. Some of the biggest mistakes I've ever seen. You just don't make mistakes like that in games on the defensive side of the ball on that stage, period. We had one of the most brutal bad beats ever. We had a 3-unit play on the over, no problem. We had a 5-unit play, which we lost $200 for a $100 player last night. Not that it's not, spilt milk. Pizza money. Go through Arby's 10 times. There's $200. So here's the deal. We had the Yankees minus a half a run, first 5 innings, plus 100. They're up 5-0. Yeah, that's a bad beat. Unbelievable. Congratulations to all the LA Dodgers fans and backers out there. They took advantage of the mistakes that New York made, and there were plenty of them, and they ended up with a world title. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Bottom line, though, that there was unbelievable. But plus $13,735 to the good this year in Major League Baseball. Best I've ever had. $11,800 was the best year I ever had. Brought on a new capper this year. Tip of the cap to him for a great year using a run line system play. And system plays have peaks and valleys, and we had a hell of a lot more peaks than we did valleys this year. So we want to and thanks everybody for coming on board. Also, the Gridiron 6-pack was taped yesterday because Griff Murphy dropped in here in Kansas City, watched this World Series debacle with me last night. I feel bad for Griff because Griff had a top play on the Yankees. Griff is in the very next room. I can see him as I'm taping this, as he's working on his football for Thursday. And we're going to go watch this so-called game tonight together at the local watering hole. But we tape that on my StreamYard podcast channel because we had some technical difficulties with Doc's YouTube channel. So if you want to see the show, it's on Twitter, @TGeorgeSports. Go follow me. Go follow me. I'll give you some freebies there this weekend that you can't get on the YouTube channel. @TGeorgeSports. If you don't like X, Twitter X, Elon Musk X, whatever it is, everybody's got a Facebook page. You got to check up on all your friends, right? Well, check up on Tony George Sports. I got a group page over there. The show is also there. It's archived, ready for you to listen to. 6 free plays from Griff and I, including the biggest one of the weekend, which is Penn State, Ohio State. Oh, yeah. So be sure and tune in. Let's talk about this game tonight. We'll tell you what's going on over at the website, including how to get a free $60 because you're going to need it this weekend because we're uncorking the bottle on Saturday in college football. But let's talk about this game here. Why are the New York Jets laying points to anybody? They're 2.5-point favorite tonight. It's going up. Total 42.5. The New York Jets, I've been telling you all year long, are overvalued. Aaron Rodgers is past his prime. The Jets kept saying, all we need is a quarterback, and we're there, including the last year's debacle, which was just a clown show. All year long, clown show. So this year, they get the quarterback. What happens? Now we're going to fire the head coach. He's the problem. Now we're going to demote our offensive coordinator. He's the problem. Now all these wide receivers we got, they're no good. We're going to go out and get Devontae Adams. That's going to cure everything. How's that worked out for you? You're 0-2. You got a old quarterback who's past his prime, that's average maybe at best and completely immobile against an offensive line who can't block. Did you watch the Monday Night Football game of Buffalo when Aaron Rodgers was on his back more than a paid call girl in Vegas on a Saturday night? Did you watch that game? By the way, the Houston Texans are number 4 in the NFL in sacking a quarterback. Yet, we have a 2.5-point favorite New York Jets team. Here's the rule of thumb. When it makes absolutely no sense, you swallow the pill, throw out conventional wisdom and conventional handicapping out the window, and you take the unobvious choice, which would be the New York Jets tonight. Okay? I would only, if you're doing the side play, I would only play the money line at minus 135. I wouldn't lay 2.5 points. It could be that close. Now, on the other side of the coin, they're laying 2.5 points against a team that's going to win their division that has a 3-game lead, that's 6-2, with the better head coach and the better quarterback in the game. And yet I would only lean New York in this. However, let's talk about the total. 42.5. That's too frickin' many. Yeah. You're talking about a Houston Texans defense against an offense that's broken. You've been watching Free Plays NFL Opening Line Report, Gridiron Six-Pack on this channel that I do with Griff. I'm telling you right now, I've told you a million times, the New York Jets offense is broken. And now you're going to play a shorthanded Houston Texans team that has the number 2 defense in the NFL, allowing less than 300 yards a game. So what are you going to get out of with Collins and Diggs out? Diggs out for the year. Collins, you got Tank Dell back in there now, but you got Collins out. What are you going to do? You're going to run Joe Mixon. Yeah, be looking at Joe Mixon props tonight. You're going to see a lot of Joe Mixon. Bear in mind also, C.J. Stroud's the best quarterback in the game, and he doesn't turn the ball over. So you're going to see a lot of Joe Mixon. And then you're going to see that struggling Jets offense. Everybody's waiting for him. Maybe this breakout, maybe they put 42 up tonight. Maybe it's a breakout game. I'm betting they don't. I'm betting that they're going to try and control the clock and control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball for Houston and grind this game out. And I'm going to say it's going to go under 42.5. That's my pick. All right. Over at the website, we've got a 2-pack of props. We are on a plus $3,290 run in all props since the 16th of last month. Come on. 7-unit card tonight, 2-pack. Last night, we stepped all over ourselves. I decided to put out the Vegas Golden Knights on a hell of a roll against the Kings, and they never got off the bus, and we lost a top play. I got a 3-unit system play. By the way, I'm 100% transparent. We got a 3-unit total system play tonight. Going to get 3 units back. Cherry pick our way out of it. Losing top picks in the NHL is very rare for us, but we lost one. Now in football, I didn't have a great college football week. I had a 1-2 week last week in college football on Saturday. I usually don't pull the trigger, but I'm pulling the trigger this weekend. I can't pass it up. 8-unit game of the year on a 3-pack on Saturday. Going to get the job done. Period. Wager with confidence. Sunday, NFL 4-pack. 6-unit top play. Blowout winner, not even close. You won't even sweat this one. Come on. Doc Sports, free $60. Link in the description below. On the website, we got a tab. Just click on it. It says free $60. Park it in your account, put it towards the weekend football package. Let's go. Okay? You know, you can't win the game sitting on the sidelines with a helmet under your arm. Put your helmet on, buckle the chin strap, and let's get it done this weekend in football. Doc Sports is where you need to be. We'll be back with NBA on Friday. We're passing in the NBA today. And don't forget, I think we've won 3 weeks in a row in NASCAR, if I'm not mistaken. We got NASCAR this weekend. The playoffs are getting hot and heavy in NASCAR. So we got a big weekend on deck. Starting tonight, football plays will be up at 4 Central. Go get yourself a package.